Alright, YouTube, what's up? This is Speed Player A with my Overworld 6-on-6 deck, because I said I'd do a deck for every tribe, so it's my Overworld one. I really like this deck. It's a Fire, Water, Wisdom. Alright, let's just see our creatures. So, we have Max Energy Zerv Monsoon Defender with 80 Wisdom and Elementalist Pauldrons. Next, we have Dalgad. I really love this creature. He has 60 energy and 85 wisdom. He has a Scarab of Kilai. You can see he has 5 water attacks. I love his ability because it's Dalgad deals an additional 5 damage with elemental attacks. So just any element attack, he'll do an additional 5 damage. And Scarab of Kilai is to keep his elements, so you can't take him away. Next we have Gimwe with 60 energy. He has 85 wisdom, and he also has an Elementalist Pauldrons. So my entire front line is Elementalists. And Gimwe's a really good creature too. He has Fire, 5, and then his non-brainwash ability is when Gimwe is dealt 20 more damage from a single source, deal 5 damage to target creature. So that's really helpful in battle. Alright, my back line. So we have Intress Nature Force with a Bronze Flight. And then she has 60 energy and 80 wisdom. Next we have Ikatosh, Guardian of Nature with a Petty and Balladeer's Flute. He has Fire and Water, 60 energy, 85 wisdom. And then Realm Water Master, give all your guys 10 energy since they're all gonna have water. You skip the buy motorcycle, you're gonna sacrifice this and give somebody range instead of 1. Alright, let's see our music. So, well, the way this deck works is when you win combat with any of your elementalists, Realm isn't an elementalist, everyone else is, they gain a counter off of Ikatosh, so this deck is based off of, like, music, and you're going to want to save Intress's counters for her ability. So anyways, we have a Discord of Flame and a Harmonics of Water, so to be cast by Ikatosh, because he'll gain a counter from the Balladeer's Flute. So this is just if you run up against a Newman, to give Intress fire, since she doesn't have fire, but I was going to put a Flame Breach in this deck, but I forgot, but I might put that in, and then just boost your element attacks and stuff. Interlude of Interruption, to be cast by the Realm. Alright, now these 3 musics can kind of be cast by anyone. So first of all, Battle Song of Renewal has to be cast by your engaged creature, so whoever's engaged is going to cast this. Fluid Fugue, just probably, you don't want to cast this with Intress, probably, or you might, because it's heal 25, and then it costs 2, but if the caster has water, which they probably will, then the creature you're targeting will gain a Muji counter, so that's really useful, because you might, if you're just going to cast this with one creature and then target them with that music, then they're just going to end up paying 1 counter. So that can be cast by, like those 3 guys. And the Refrain of Denial, again, you're going to want to get counters on these guys, so this can be cast by somebody else. Alright, locations. So, Gigantum Topless, engage Overworld creature gains a Muji counter, don't get counters. Shakuri Flats, I just got this yesterday. This is just to gain an elemental type of your choice, and then because of Intress's ability, you're going to gain 5 more energy, because it's creatures you control gain 5 energy for each elemental type they have, so that's just gain an element. Skeletal Springs Initiative Overworld, if you have water, you gain water 5, and then Fluid Morphers cannot gain Muji counters. Kira City, Overworld just gain 10 energy and Initiative Wisdom. Riverlands Initiative Wisdom, when you deal water damage, heal 5. Flame Gate, all attacks counters fire attacks, which is really good for Dalgad and Gimwe, because Dalgad has like element 5, and Gimwe has fire 5, and then you can just use your Discord of Flame, and then that'll boost your attacks as well. Rapsack, you're probably going to want to put this on Intress when this comes up. Storm Tunnel, Kairo's Foothold, so initiative is water, all attacks count as water attacks, and then damage dealt by air is reduced by 5. Overworld Library, this is a wisdom deck, there is wisdom attacks in here, so initiative water and then outperform wisdom 5. And then, again, Rapsack, Condensation Ceremony, creatures that water cannot summon Muji counters, split from Muji guard abilities. So, if your opponent doesn't have any water guys, then they can't use some Muji guard abilities. Next are attacks. So, Rain Spears, water and wisdom, really good. Flaming Coals, fire and water, and it cannot be the target of Muji guard abilities, so you can't like hit this with a Melody of Mirage. So this is gonna deal damage. Sudden Flare, it has base damage, element damage, and wisdom, so this is a really good attack in this deck. Perplexing Heat is a fire and water attack, and if you have fire, your opponent's going to lose 25 wisdom, so that's just for help with your wisdom, because we got 2 quick exits in here for a wisdom challenge. 1 delirium, just wisdom. Flame Bloom is really good in this deck because it's fire and water, and then you can heal and then gain 10 wisdom. 2 of those. Fluid Flame, just gain your water. Thermal Rings, fire, water, wisdom. Force Balls, fire, water. And then if you have all Overworlders, it'll deal its damage, but if you don't have all Overworlders, he does no damage, but I have all Overworlders, so this is going to deal damage. 2 Heat Rage, fire, water, and if you have fire, you gain 10 wisdom. Just help with the wisdom. 2 Piercing Brilliance, wisdom challenge, and then stat check, wisdom 50. Your opponent's engaged creature loses 15 wisdom, so 2 of those. 1 Consuming Flame, and 2 Flood Force. This is a really powerful attack deck because it's going to deal a lot of damage. And then your creatures are, like, this deck is just based off winning because you need to get counters on them with Ikatosh's ability. Move my music. So yeah, like, a lot of guys can cast music because game wins already have a counter to start. Dalgad is going to be really tough to beat, so when he wins he's going to gain a counter, and then you can cast your music and stuff. Yeah, this deck is really fun. As soon as, like, I already liked doing Elementalist decks, and then as soon as I got Intress Nature Force, I got another one, and then I just always put her in an Elementalist deck. Realm Watermaster, I also use him a lot. So yeah, this deck is really strong. There's a lot of stuff you can set up because there's so many options, like with locations and attacks. Battle Gear, I like the Elementalist Pauldrons, you gain energy and power. Dalgad, you could give him a Torrent Crit or a Vile Driver, because then that's just going to pump up his attacks, but he really needs his elements, so I just give him the Scarab of Kilai. If you don't want the Ball of your Suit on Ikatosh, you can give him a Riverland Star, brings his courage up, and then when you do water damage, he'll heal, so that's going to be really tough since he'll have 70 energy because of Realm, and then the heal 5. Intress, I just have for Defender with the Bronze Plate. I forgot to put in a Flame Breach in this deck, but, you know, you've got your Discord of Flame, so you're not going to fight with her that much. She's just there for her ability, which is really good, since your guys are going to have 2, 3, or 4, like these two, are going to have at least 3 elements. And, alright, yeah, so, like, subscribe, post your comments, see Player A, out.